Proceed. Thank you, sir. Proceeding to item 1. This is the pre-bid conference for the procurement of rental of photocopier for CAAP Central Office with bid number 260102 Bravo ABC of 5.4 million and user procurement division. At this point, may we invite all prospective bidders or interested bidders to be admitted via online, and if there's a bidder interested who wish to participate physically, they may now enter in the meeting room. Salamat po. Also, for the record, Mr. Chair, the Secretariat has duly invited representatives for our observers, namely for COA Resident Auditor, NGO EBJFI, PCAI, PICE, and the Internal Audit Service of the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. Again, we are the pre-bid conference of the shown project, the procurement of rental photocopier for CAAP Central Office. Mr. Chair, if there are any bidders who wishes to participate via physically, they may now enter the meeting room. And for the bidders who wishes to attend via online, they may now be admitted. For the record po, all interested bidders who wishes to attend via online. Sir, ma'am, magandang umaga po. Welcome to BAC Bravo proceeding regarding the pre-bid conference of the shown project. For documentation transparency purposes po, sir, ma'am, may I respectfully request each one of you po to please type in your name and the company you represent to the chat box po. And please be informed that all questions and or clarifications shall be entertained after the presentation po of the end user regarding the shown project. Sir, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Then user will now present for the pre-bid conference of the procurement of rental of photocopier for CAAP Central Office. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, through the CAAP Corporate Operating Budget FY 2026, intends to apply the sum of 5,472,000 pesos, being the approved budget for the contract, to payments under the contract for the procurement of rental of photocopier for CAAP Central Office. The proposed budget under the CAAP COB FY 2026 shall be used as basis. So as shown, the project identification number, ABC, 5,472,000 pesos. Source of funds, COB, duration of project, 1 year. The mode of procurement is competitive bidding. Submission is on March 11, 2026 at 9:30 a.m. The same with the opening, March 11, 2026 at 9:30 a.m. Bidding documents amount 11,200 pesos. Schedule of requirements. So for the monochrome, we will be needing 48 units. For the colored photocopier, we will be needing 12 units delivered within 45 working days from the receipt of NTP. On-call technician to repair defective machines. Response time shall be within 4 hours from verbal or written notification. Machines that cannot be repaired within 24 hours shall be replaced with new units. On-site training of CAAP personnel on operation of machine as listed on the distribution list. Here are the technical specifications for the multifunction printer, copy print scan, copy type monochrome for 48 units. Copy speed 35 copies per minute, continuous copy 1 to 999 sheets, resolution 600 by 600 dpi minimum, scan type full color scan, scanning speed minimum 60 images per minute, paper supply, 4 trays, paper trays with PC connectivity, USB 2 or USB 3 capable, pass Ethernet, Wi-Fi ready with network scanning and printing capability. Paper size A4, maximum of A3, minimum A5R, automatic document feeder reversing, auto paper size detection, password detection, magnification 25% to 400%, reduction, enlargement. Must comply with the latest version of the International Energy Star requirements with user instruction for green performance management. For deliverables, outputs to provide and make available the following goods and services to the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines at no extra cost. In case of exigent repair, the supplier's technician should respond not later than 4 hours from the determination of the defect or damages. Maintenance and repair services, inclusive of spare parts. Provision of consumables like toner, developer, drum, inclusive of necessary replacement thereof to ensure the normal operation of the machines. One on-call technician to repair, replace consumables. Response time shall be within 4 hours from notification. Machine cannot be repaired, must be replaced within 48 hours. No guarantee deposit will be required by the supplier upon delivery and installation of machines. All costs for installation and delivery of the machines shall be on account of the supplier. 2% spoilage allowance to be deducted from the gross copies. Service provider shall conduct technical training to CAAP personnel for the administration, operation, maintenance, and handling of the products to be supplied. Service provider must capable of online and remote technical support for photocopier machine. Service provider must provide contacts of personnel for technical and billing concerns. Service provider shall deploy technician who shall conduct monthly unit inspection and calibration to keep the machines in good working condition at all times. Service provider shall be responsible for the disposal of empty cartridges, toners, drums, and other waste materials obtained from the repairs and maintenance of the equipment. Service provider must provide spare of at least 2 pieces of toners per unit. The proposed terms of payment, fixed monthly rental pay, fixed monthly rental payment of 6,000 pesos per unit of photocopier machine for monochrome and 14,000 pesos per unit of photocopier machine for colored. Total consumption of 1,728,000 pages of monochrome copies and 260,129 pages of pre-colored copies per year based on the number of copies shown on the meter reading cards reports plus 2% allowance for spoilage. The additional billing charges shall only apply when CAAP exceeds the accumulated free copies. The rate per copy is 2 pesos for monochrome copy and 7 and 75 cents for a colored copy. The service provider must bill the end user on or before the 30th of every month with attached meter reading data for verification prior to acceptance. All payments made shall be subject to the usual government accounting and auditing rules and regulations. The cost indicated on the billing must be inclusive of all applicable government taxes. As shown is our distribution list. Total of 48 monochrome and 12 colored units of photocopier. The first bid envelope shall contain the following technical documents, including the eligibility documents, PhilJEP Certificate of Registration, Statement of SLCC, NFCC computation, or committed line of credit. Statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts, if applicable, JBA, or in the absence of a JBA, duly notarized statement from all potential JB partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JBA in the event that the bid is successful. Bid security in the prescribed form and amount in accordance with ITB Clause 16 and validity period under ITB Clause 15. Technical specifications, which may include production or delivery schedule, manpower requirements, or after-sales service parts, if applicable. Omnibus sworn statement for foreign bidders claiming eligibility by reason for their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipinos. A certificate from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in their government procurement activities for the same item or product. The second bid envelope shall contain the following financial documents: bid form, which includes the bid price, price schedules in accordance with ITB Clause 13.1, and, if applicable, certificate of domestic preference in accordance with ITB Clause 25. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. The floor is now open for any questions and or clarifications regarding the presented project. A gentle reminder lang po na before raising your questions or clarifications, kindly state your name and the company you represent. Salamat po. Mr. Chair, we have a raised hand from Miss Michelle Macaralinas. Yes, ma'am, you are recognized po.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Michelle Marcalinas from Photocopier Systems Inc. May mga questions lang po ako regarding po sa preparation of bidding documents po. First question ko po, sir, is from page 44 of the bidding documents po, under bid data sheet. Sa 16.1 po. For clarification lang po, regarding doon sa bid security to provide po, at least to po ba yung kailangang isubmit? Kasi ang nakalagay po dito, and any.
Good morning po, ma'am. Bid security shall be in the form of bid securing declaration and any of the following. Pipili lang po kayo, ma'am, ng isa. Doon po sa baba. Aside po sa bid security, bali dalawa po yung isa submit for 16.1 po.
Okay, ma'am. So, The one is the bit securing and the second is yung 1 and 2, either po doon.
Yes po, yung
Tama
pwede
po
po
ba?
kayong pumili po.
Okay. Noted po, ma'am. Meron pa po, ma'am. Yung sa ano po, for clarification lang po kanina sa present na payment of bidding documents. Tama po ba, ma'am? Ang nakalagay po kasi dito sa bid docs is 10,000. Though exclusive naman po yung nakalagay. Tama po ba 11,200 po yung bid docs?
Inclusive po yun ng VAT.
Opo, yung 11 po.
Opo.
Okay po.
10,000
Another
po ma'am,
question.
yung exclusive po siya ng tax. Yung piniresent po
Opo.
natin, yung inclusive na po.
Inclusive na po yun.
Yes po.
So, bali yun po yung bid docs na po na, ano, ma'am, no?
Yes po
Babayaran
ma'am.
po. 11,200. Noted po doon, ma'am. Another question po, ma'am. Pwede po kami mag-request po ng forms for SLCC and ongoing po. The bidding document kasi wala pong attach po.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning po. Ma'am, regarding that po, we duly recognize the lack of attachment, ma'am. But the forms for single largest completed contract and or statement of ongoing contract po is ready available po sa GPPB website, ma'am.
So ano po, sir, standard for the 12009 po.
Copy.
Ma'am, just for clarity po, the end user will be issuing bid bulletin attaching the forms required for our projects po.
Okay, noted po.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Are there
Thank you po, yun lang po.
Yes po. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning po. Are there any questions our interested bidders wishes to raise? Sir, we have a raised hand from Sir Reynaldo Francisco. Yes, sir. You are recognized po.
Morning, Reynaldo Francisco po from Ubix Corporation. Sir, clarification lang po kasi tinitignan ko yung sa technical specification natin. Wala po kasi naka-indicate dito if yung printer na ipo-provide is brand new or remanufactured. Ask ko lang po or kung anong pwede namin i-ano, sir, or pwedeng brand new or remanufactured yung pwede namin i-offer po.
Good morning sir. Pwede na po namin i-accept yung remanufactured. Pwede rin po yung brand new.
Okay, sige po. Noted po, ma'am. Ilan po?
Thank you, sir. Any more questions our interested bidders wants to raise po? Before we conclude our pre-bid conference for the presented project. Mr. Chair, we have a raised hand from Printcore Inc. Sir, ma'am, yes po, you are recognized.
Hi, sir. Hi, ma'am. Good morning po. Ma'am, I'm Angelica Ricafuente po from Print for Office Systems Incorporated. Just to clarify lang po dun sa proposed terms of payment and expected output for the support payment. Meaning po ba nito, sir, wala po tayong exact na minimum copy volume per month per unit?
Good morning po ma'am. Meron po tayong
morning
nakalagay
po.
ma'am na print copies. Yung free natin po for 1 year po ma'am. So, yun yung pag lumagpas po tayo doon, tsaka po kami magdadagdag nung ibabayad ma'am.
Meaning, sir, ma'am, magkakaroon lang po ng extra charge after a year po. Tama po ba? Kapag na-consolidate na po yung buong consumption for the whole year.
For example po ma'am, for monochrome copies, ang free copies po ni CAAP is 1,728,000 pages po. Pag na-consume na po yun, tsaka lang po uli kami mabibil ng additional po per copies.
For the whole year, ma'am. Tama po.
Mm-mm.
Kasi nakalagay po dito is 1,728 pages of free monochrome copies
Yes po,
and
ma'am.
260,959 per year base po siya.
Opo, ma'am. If ever, ma'am, na na-consume namin siya, ma'am, within 8 months, tsaka po kami charge ng additional po. Aside pa po dun sa monthly, ma'am, na payment na 6,000 and 14,000 po, ma'am.
Okay po. So, kung sakali, ma'am, yung initial billing po is, for example po, 6,000 for monochrome and 14,000 for colored. Yun lang po yung parang pinakang base na magiging minimum billing.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, noted po. Yun lang po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning po. Are there any questions po? Our interested bidders wants to raise? Calling once? Twice? Thrice? Alright. Mr. Chair, that concludes our pre-bid conference for the mentioned project, the procurement of rental of photocopier for CAAP Central Office with bid number 260102. Bravo. With ABC of 5,472,000 and user procurement division. A gentle reminder lang po for all that any questions or clarifications not raised today may still be raised in writing, addressed to the BAC through the BAC Secretariat 10 days before the scheduled bid opening as mentioned and as indicated in the bid bulletin number 1. With that, Mr. Chair, that concludes our pre-bid conference. All interested bidders are now excused and may now leave the link provided po. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.